Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting beer review and another Pils from North Germany. This is from the Störtebeker brewery, which is located in the town Stralsund, which is a Hansa town in the Pomeranian part of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, just to the Baltic Sea. So it's very north of Germany, and it's got very much the impression of that it comes from a Hansa town, just like it does. For me, I can compare it to Flensburger Brauerei, which also is having this very much impression of water and ships and so on, because they also are a Hansa town, just the way this is, and they Störtebeker, this brewery, also having much ships and water and so on at their bottles. You can see here, for example, the front label, pirate ship, because the brewery's name, Störtebeker, comes from the a pirate whose name was Störtebeker. I'm gonna speak more about that later on, but this is their Pils, which is quite good one to start with, in my opinion, because Pils is a very common beer style, so then it's easy to compare the differences. And also it's the most popular beer style in North Germany, and this is a brewery from North Germany, so seems like a good idea. I'm gonna start with speaking a little bit about the history of the brewery, as always. This beer is named after Klaus Störtebeker, pirate, was he, who ravaged the Baltic Sea during the Hansa era. Störtebeker was the most famous German pirate during the Hansa era. He hijacked the merchants' ships and distributed the trade fairly among the poor people. Stralsund belonged to Sweden for almost 170 years, between 1645 and 1815. Stralsunder Brauerei was founded in 1827, when Stralsund was a popular seaside resort of fashion. In the latter half of the 20th century, the brewery ended up falling, but with new investors, beer is brewed again since 1997. Störtebeker Braumanufaktur GmbH is a medium-sized brewery in Stralsund that has existed since 1827. Until the end of 2011, the brewery operated under the name Stralsunder Brauerei GmbH. The main product is various types of beer from the Störtebeker brand and Stralsunder brand. The brewery is a member of the association Die Freie Brauer. In 2018, 200,000 hectoliters of beer were filled and sold. The Stralsund brewery was founded in 1827 and was a supplier to the Baltic Sea resorts. Due to increasing demand, a new building was built on Greifswalder Chaussee, which was equipped with the latest technology, for example, one of the first Linde chillers. The business continued in the post-war years after the Second World War and established as a state-owned company, which is called VEB, in the 1950s. Outdated technology and the poor supply situation with high-quality raw materials brought about a decline in quality, and so the brewery experienced a qualitative and, after the political change, also economic decline. In 1991, the brewery was taken over by the Nordmann Group from Wildeshausen for the purchase price of 1 million Deutschmark. As a result, the brewery was expanded to include a restaurant, the Braugasthaus Alter Fritz. In 2005, the brewery brought a shelf system from Finland on wheels to German market as a licensed product, which presents the products on a rollable 6-tier. The production facility was also expanded in 2005. The Nordmann family moved their beverage trade to a commercial property on Rostock's Chaussee in 2006. In 2010, the group of companies was divided between the Nordmann brothers. Since then, the Stralsunder brewery has been a part of the Kontor and Vermögensverwaltungs GmbH, together with the related system catering under the direction of Jürgen Nordmann. In May 2010, two further fermentation tanks with a total capacity of 120,000 hectoliters 120,000 liters were installed for the production of the Störtebeker Bernsteinweisen. Since July 2012, the brewery has been a member of the Freie Brauer, a group of medium-sized private breweries that have set themselves the goal of preserving beer diversity and beer culture. In 2014, the former transformer house and the site of the brewing factory was demolished, creating space for new fermentation and storage tanks. In April 2015, 12 amongst 14-meter-high steel tanks from the Seaman company from Bürgstadt were installed in the new fermentation cellar. In July 2016, 8 sheet steel malt silos, each 60 meters high, were installed, and in September 2016, 4 fermentation and storage tanks, each 40 meters high and 11.7 tons heavy, with the capacity of 1,100 hectoliters, were installed. The expansion was supplemented in December 2016 by an additional mash pan, a larger tun, and a Vort supply vessel. The brewing company has also been operating the catering facilities in the Hamburg Elbphilharmonie since October 2016. The brewery had secured the serving rights before the foundation stone was laid. In July 2017, 3 more, one 390 hectoliters and 2 300 hectoliters, were installed in addition to the 7 existing pressure tanks. And about this specific one, the Pilsener beer from Störtebeker, is possible to read the following on their website. First, there's a quote: "When I come ashore from sailing, that's my drink," which is, something understandable. While being out on the seas, this is what you're longing for. At least this is what I'm longing for during my work, coming home drinking this great beers. A rich, bitter brewing specialty, the triumphal march of pale beers started late, originally coming from the Bohemian city of Pilsen. Pilsner beers also developed from the then famous Bavarian brewing method in the north. The prerequisites for this were very pale malts and economical chillers for the cold fermentation. One of these was purchased in Stralsund in 1862 and has been brewing Pilsner beer ever since, right up to today's Störtebeker Pilsner beer, a bottom-fermented northern German Pils beer with original Wort strength 11.3%, enjoyment temperature 10 degrees Celsius, alcohol content 4.9 ABV. Malt Pilsner brewing salts are gently kilned for a pale straw yellow color and slim dry drink. Fermentation, cold fermentation with bottom fermenting yeast, creates the finest sparkling carbonic acid and the smooth, refreshing mouthfeel. Hops. Vigorous hops with a select tradition and opal varieties create a delicate scent of apricot on a strong, spicy, long-lasting bitter taste. That's some information about this brewery and this beer, which is going to be really interesting to try. I've been trying some other ones from this brewery before. Real nice brewery in my opinion. The Störtebeker Brauspezialitäten, and as you can see, it's their Pilsner beer 4.9 ABV. As you can see, here is the ship, weltweit prämierte Braukunst, and the ship right here looking really nice. Pilsner Bier, Geschmack, gehaltvoll herb. Pilsner Bier ist ein untergärisches norddeutsches Pils mit Stammwürze 11.3, Genusstemperatur 10, Alkoholgehalt 4.9. Pilsner Braumalze sorgen für die helle strohgelbe Farbe sowie einen trockenen Trunk. Kalte Gärung lässt die feinsperlige Kohlensäure und das erfrischende Mundgefühl entstehen. Kräftige Hopfung mit den Sorten Select, Perle, Tradition und Opal lässt einen zarten Duft von Aprikose und einen kräftig würzigen, lange anhaltenden Hopfen bittere entstehen. Zutaten waren Brauwasser, Gerstenmalz, Hopfen. Alcohol content 4.9 as I mentioned. gehaltvoll herb. Gebraut nach dem deutschen Reinheitsgebot von der Störtebeker Braumanufaktur GmbH, Greifswalder Jause, Hansestadt, Stralsund. And there's the link to the brewer's website, also I'll link to it in the description box below, störtebeker.com. Yeah, I think that's it with the information about this brewery and this beer. Well, let's look at the label before opening it up. Störtebeker Pilsener beer. Always right time for a North German Pils, in my opinion. I like the fresh herbs and hops bitterness in these beers, so let's open it up. I'll also show the cap, of course, something I forgot. There is the cap, Störtebeker Braumanufaktur, and the ship, which is their logo, since it's Hansetown. But let's open this one up, Störtebeker Pilsner beer. And pour it up. That's the way it should look, doesn't it? Really nice white foam head rises up above the edge, and the all the bubbles rises up also. Looks really nice in my opinion, just the way it should be. See the nice 2-finger white head, always important to build up a compact foam head, especially in a Pils. Keeps the taste in the glass, so maintain that all the way through while you're drinking. Keeps the taste in the glass. Colorize, pale yellow, easy to see through, very typical for the style. Looks really good and high quality. Also the compact white foam head that stays like this. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, fresh, real fresh. Really fine herbs, hops taste. Really nice. Just the way I want a North German Pils. It's so typical for the style. The North German freshness and the strong hops bitterness, really nice. So refreshing, absolutely one of my favorite styles. This fantastic freshness that's so typical for the German Pils, as I mentioned. Really high quality. That's what I can say. Yeah, let's taste it. And of course, one should taste it when the big foam head still is quite big and haven't disappeared. So, the Störtebeker Pilsner, Prost! Really nice, of course. Have this typical North German Pils style with the taste, the herbs, hops, bitterness that's so refreshing. Really something that makes it stands out comparing to beers from other countries. This is something that you easily recognize, the typical North German Pils in the taste. That's really refreshing. You see still big white foam head, which of course is a really good thing. Quality design and keeps the taste in the glass in the right way. Yeah, this is something that you're gonna notice if you're a Pils lover like me. You easily feel this North German taste of it, because it's so fresh with the hops taste, hops bitterness, really pleasant while drinking. So this is a really great one. Big recommendation, that's what I can say already. Störtebeker is having a great Pils. Fantastic Pils. Absolutely amazing in the taste. And I really understand the quote also on the website describing this beer by a sailor when he's coming back to land. This is the thing that is longing for, because The taste is really great, refreshing, nice Pils taste, and high quality, of course. That's important with the Pils for me. That it's not just any basic low quality raw materials and brewing process that's not caring about the doing it the right way. This is really caring about it, brewing it in the right way, with very much care. That's easy to feel, and also the high quality types of hops that is being used. I know that these are 4 high quality hops types: Select, Perle, Tradition, and Opal. That's the 4 hops types in this one, and they're really tasting really nice. Really well balanced Pils. This very, very great one. Yeah, that's it for now. Hope you like my reviews. Continue to follow my channel for more interesting beer reviews, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Comment if you've been tasting the beers that I'm reviewing. Feel free to suggest anything, what I could improve, or anything else. And hope you follow my channel, and that I see you again in the next German beer review.